Yo, Rap Grid, it's Drect. I'm here with Av, man. We've been trying to get him. We finally got the infamous Av.
Man, it's part of my fault, man. Apologies. What's good though?
Nah, it's all good, man. I'm glad we finally got you on here. Um,
Definitely.
so check it out, man. There's some recent controversy that's been going on and stuff, and I want you to speak your piece on that. But before we get into it, I'm a historian. I'm a historian. I'm a journalist of battle rap, and something I like to do is kind of dig into people's past and pull out some interesting things that people might not have known before y'all were on the big arena, on the big stages, and had a lot of the spotlight. So
Okay.
this is, besides just a quick event recap, this is the first interview that we've really done. So I want to talk about. So you're from Virginia, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you were battling a little while before you got on Smack, right?
Yeah. I started in 2012.
Okay.
Seven Sharp. Shout out to the Sharps, man. My man Showtime, Doug Fresh over there.
So what I want to ask you is, I feel like with a lot of I'll say like the millennials, like, or a lot of younger people, they start using the term DMV, which is DC, Maryland, and Virginia. But
Mm.
from what I get from a lot of people from Virginia or the Seven Cities area, is that it's kind of broken off from that whole DMV situation. In Virginia is kind of like its own monster, you know.
Yeah. I
So
mean, it's not Virginia itself though as a whole. Like I represent I'm from the Tidewood area, you know, north. You know what I'm saying? Like we're separate from the 804 area. Like you
okay,
know what I'm saying? Like we try to, I rock a lot of niggas in the 804 area. Like I represent Virginia as a whole. But I'm from north. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Tidewood area, and we never really considered ourselves DMV. You know what I'm saying?
okay. So when that whole DMV movement was being made, and you had people from, like PG County, people from Baltimore and stuff like that getting shined, y'all had a completely different scene going on at the time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, how was that whole Norfolk, Virginia area? You know what I'm saying? Just different in general from the rest of Virginia or that DMV area. Like, what makes it so different?
I mean, we just on a different type of time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm not out there with them every day, so I don't really know how they give it up. But we just it's just as far as battle rap, man, it's just our shit a little more personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, our shit is about being more personal and more direct and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. You out of town to come in here to battle. It's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? You better be on your
Yeah.
A game. We ain't trying to hit none of that shit the other niggas be talking about. But the people, that's just how it is here. Like, you know what I mean? We definitely just don't give a nigga love, show a nigga love just because he from OT or something, or he got a name or something. Like, when you could be a top tier nigga, you come here, you gonna have to earn your motherfucking respect. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and is the main league out there the Seven Cities?
yeah, Seven City Sharks.
Okay. And that's where you
First
got.
league. Yeah, that's where I started at.
Okay. So
But it's other leagues out here. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the first leagues out here was Headhunters.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember
Shout
Headhunters.
out, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Headhunters was out here. Blood Sport was out here. You know what I'm saying? Seven City Sharks. You ain't got Nut House. You know what I'm saying? So it's a few leagues out here. There's a couple left now.
So at what point did you kind of start to rise up above some of your peers and start getting the looks from the leagues like URL, getting some of the attention, like, yo, you got to come do a PG? At what point was that?
Um, I can't even tell you the exact date. I don't know the exact date.
Well, I
What I
mean,
was
like what
what
battle?
I John had spoke to Norbs about me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was told. I don't know how true it is or not, but I was told John had, mentioned me to Norbs before, and I battled John. My second battle, I battled him out here in Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? It was a
Hmm.
one round, supposed to be a three rounder, but it was a one rounder. Like my second time battling. You know what I'm saying? And I guess from there, you know what I mean, they started, making the direction of fucking with a nigga because, we still get overlooked, but we've been getting overlooked for a minute. And like the only person that was really on the scene was Big K.
Hmm.
So, I got that call and, started fucking with Norbs, you know what I mean? He get nigga shot.
Okay. Well, the first time I ever saw you battle live was against Mike P.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a hell of a battle.
Yeah, that's Mike P.
That was one of the first times where I felt like a lot of people had you winning all 3 rounds, but Mike P did so good that it was just like both of y'all on the roster. Because I remember people saying, "Well, who won?" Mike P won. I mean, my fault. Av won 3-0. Nobody at all though. You just got to see it. You got to see it. Like that was the kind of vibe that was going on with that battle.
That was a good one, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike P definitely he had an angle to run with, and he did his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You know what? I actually lied. That was the second time I saw you. The first time was none.
Yeah, that was my series. Like I did PGs before that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was some bullshit, like you know, and Norris felt like I was being lazy with the shit. So he was like, "Nigga, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna give you one more shot, man. Just take the shit serious, like type shit." You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "Fuck it, let's get it." And that was the one right there. You know what I'm saying? None.
Yeah, it's crazy. A lot of people don't get a second chance. You know what I mean?
I know.
They must have really, you know what I'm saying, fuck with what you had.
Yeah.
So who was that PG against, if I can ask?
I did one against Genocide, and I did one against Riggs.
Where'd you battle Riggs?
I battled Riggs in the PG. It just never came out. That shit was like, I don't know, man. I think it wasn't really entertaining because there really wasn't nobody in that shit. Like we battled first, like it was dumb early. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it wasn't entertaining for real at all. You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Rick. Shout out to Genocide too. But you know, it just wasn't entertaining. That was.
Damn, you know, after this drops, a lot of people gonna be saying like, "Yo, I need to see that Riggs battle." I want to see that. You know.
That's in the creeks. I mean, people saying I won, but you know what I mean. That's just, you know what I mean. That's just it wasn't entertaining to me, honestly.
Yeah. So let me ask you a quick question, right? So I feel like you have a lot of powerful punchlines, and even if we're looking at the Mike P battle, right? Mike P had a lot of substance, and usually if you just a punchline guy, if somebody comes with substance and they talk about you one-sided in this, usually that might beat the punchlines if the punchline guy can't properly respond to it. You know what I mean? But it's like your punchlines are so heavy, it kind of overpowers that. So what, like, do you make a conscious decision? Like, I'm punching back to back. I'm not telling no stories. I'm not doing this. Like, how is your thought process going into the battle?
A lot of niggas, man, the way I look at it, man, a lot of people, they be trying the punch formula so much that they're willing to say anything just to land a punch. Like, I think my punchlines, I try to make them as tailored as possible, and I try to make them hate me. Like, I try not to, like, just do regular little just flurries of punches like that. Like, I really, when I say something, you're going to hear what I said, and you know what I'm saying, it's going to be powerful. You know? That's just, I mean, I just try to make every line count. You know what I'm saying? But I can scheme and do wordplay and shit like that too. You know what I mean? I did that in the Mike P battle.
Yeah. I mean, at one point, do you think it's gonna come to a point where like somebody like Sue Surf, he's not really a punchliner, or somebody like I don't know, like a Disaster or a DNA, somebody that you know is just that huge of opponent? Would you say, okay, maybe I gotta approach this a little different, or is it just
because I know. But see, I most of my rounds, my battle rounds are tailored for my opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of my craziest shit is tailored for certain, you know what I'm saying, for certain opponents, for the exact person I'm battling. So I know how to adjust. I know how to switch up the wordplay, and you know, I make it work, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too difficult.
So I think I want to say some of my favorite punchlines of yours come from the chess battle. Coming out the cave with the tray like Batman Butler. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on the superhero comic book cartoon bars and all that. You know what I mean? And the foosball line.
Yeah.
That was a line where I was like, damn, like I wish I thought of that shit. You know what I mean? That was dope. That was dope line.
Man, I come up with lines with some of the craziest shit. Some of the craziest shit can be happening, man, on a day-to-day basis, and I try to turn that shit into something crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's why a lot of this shit I be hearing just be, I don't understand what niggas, like, I ain't, like, what some of my craziest favorite punches came from the Rum Nitty battle. Like, my third round in the Rum Nitty battle, that's my favorite rank that I have on the URL.
Do you think it was because you knew he was a puncher and you wanted to go that hard to, like, out-punch him?
No, you can't. Like, I didn't think I could out-punch Rum Nitty. I just think my goal was to have more quotables, man. Mm-hmm. Like, to have more shit that niggas like that will be remembered from here on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, something I want to ask you. When I think of the best punchers in battle rap, I think of you, Big K, Rum Nitty. Mm-hmm. Is there anyone else that really comes to mind that you think is crazy, that's just underappreciated, or someone you'd like to match with?
As far as underappreciated, definitely Ty Law. I think Ty Law is underappreciated.
He's fire. Yep.
Chef Trez is crazy with punches too. Mm-hmm. Of course, my bro Ryder. Like, you know, it's, Fettuccine 20. He's dope with punches too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, it's a couple guys that's under the radar or don't get the recognition that they should. You know what I'm saying? But it's a few, man. It's a few, quite a few.
You know who's dope with punches that I feel like a lot of people on the street side of battle rap either aren't familiar with or they just haven't seen his recent battles is Fresco. You know Fresco?
No.
Check out Fresco from King of the Dot. Fresco versus Thesaurus. He looked like He looked like Ashton Kutcher, but he has the fire punchlines.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I figured out because you said so, but.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. You know what I mean? We're speaking about a lot of quotable lines and stuff like that. There's been a lot of controversy lately with people trying to accuse you of stealing bars. What'd you say?
I say some of the funniest shit I ever heard.
So, like, being like a wordsmith and somebody that does put a lot of time and care into your lines, I mean, how does it make you feel that people are trying to accuse you of that?
I mean, at first I thought it was a joke. Like, I was like, man, y'all niggas can't be serious. Mm-hmm. But then I started hearing all kind of niggas like, yo, they didn't find this battle from such and such way back then. I'm like, yo, these niggas really serious. Like, it don't make sense. Like I'm really just sitting there like, I'm gonna watch this battle. Yeah, I like he said that. So I'm gonna sit too. Like, that shit, it's something goofy, but how far niggas try to take it would make it even sadder, man. That's how I know that I'm a problem in this game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna let that shit discourage me, man. Like, I don't feel no tough bars. I'm not listening to those niggas. Like, a lot of the shit that I heard that niggas put videos on, it's not the same bar. It's the same reference. It might be a reference, but it's not the same thing. Like, we can go through a couple of them, and I can put, like, the only thing I'm not gonna ever be able to escape is from saying it was the Verge shit. I dropped the ball with that. Like, I didn't say, yeah, I'm gonna say this shit too, but the fact that he said it, I forgot the fact that he said that shit. Like, I dropped the ball with it, definitely. Mm-hmm. But some of this other shit that I'm hearing, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. They, like, some of these dudes they bringing up in the footage, I don't know these niggas, man. I'm not like, why? What reason would I have to watch their battle for? I didn't know y'all niggas exist. But yeah. You know, it's a part of the game, and I guess it was gonna be something. Somebody was gonna say something someday, you know.
So let me ask you this: going into your battle with Old Red, do you feel like the fact that people were releasing videos like that kind of killed the hype?
No, that wasn't even in the Old Red battle. That was the Suge battle.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, the Suge battle was when the little videos and shit.
Oh, no. What I'm saying is when you battled O-Red, I noticed that when they called y'all name to the stage, people were kind of trying to play it like, he stole bars. I don't know. It's like you had to fight until the third round.
I never heard that before. I ain't know people was on that type of shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even pay that shit no mind, yo. It was fucking hot, miserable. It was fucking that shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, arguing in between every round about the time shit. Like that shit was in the way. I was just ready to wrap my rounds and get the fuck out of Dodge. Like that shit was miserable.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just from an outside perspective, it felt like the crowd tried to be against you until the third round, and I want to say like the second half of your third round, you really caught fire.
Yeah.
And it seemed like everybody was back on your side, and they have this thing where it's like first they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. Do you feel like just because you're rising up the ranks, that's what you're going through?
Yeah, I think honestly on some like non-cocky shit, I just think niggas felt like I rose up in the ranks too fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like when niggas used to go, he'll beat this dude, he'll kill this nigga, and I'm looking like, man, I know for a fact niggas don't fuck with me like that. Like I'm nice, I ain't down none of my skill at all. Mm-hmm. But I just think I was up rank too fast. You know what I'm saying? And then how URL was putting it out there like niggas was scared of me or niggas was ducking me or whatever like that. I think that got under a lot of people's skin. So.
Has URL approached you like, tried to ask you like, if this is a problem, is this gonna be a thing, or they didn't even mention it, like whatever?
They don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, honestly, like if you be real, who else are they searching the catalog to see if anybody ever said something anybody said? Like I'm quite sure if you take your favorite battle rapper and go to his catalog, you'll hear a bunch of shit he said that somebody else said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you do it or not, it don't matter to me. But we all know, you know what I'm saying? It's just my turn to see a little turmoil. Like nobody's above the upside and downside of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
So here's the thing, right? So like as a writer myself, when you sit down and you like you know how there's certain like black movies, for instance, like you say something about Friday or The Wood or something, you know people are gonna go crazy, right? So when you sit down, you're like, okay, I'm gonna reference this. And I guess this is a kind of advice to other battle rappers too. How do you reference that one thing that no one has talked about before while referencing the same movie? You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess you gotta go through it, man. You gotta because like I hear a lot of Friday shit when a lot of niggas mention Friday, they hear the daddy and spoiler fella some shit. Like I mean, you just gotta try to remember if you're gonna mention a movie, what you want to think about is point to the movie that you know niggas remember. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? Like I got quite a few of those. Like my I Am Legend bar, against Rum Nitty.
Yeah, it was dope. Yep.
The soft and the counter, like we said, the cleaners, like niggas done said plenty paid in full bars. But niggas ain't never mentioned nothing like that before. Like even the belly shit. Like when I had a belly bar in the test battle. Like when I say the Sig Spark before the Ubu shit, when belly come on, like that shit is different shit. Mm-hmm. But it's shit that everybody gonna know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you might have forgot about that part of the movie.
A good one that JC said recently. He said, "I'll be waiting with the Magnum like I'm under Stacy's bed." From The Wood.
Oh
yeah, that was a good one. That was crazy.
Slick nigga. JC he is slick nigga. That's tough though. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah,
he's slick though.
Yeah, see that was a dope one. And also because I know people gonna try to get on me on the comments. Of course, when you talk about punchlines, you got to mention B Magic and Conceited too. You know what I'm saying? They just a little less active than everyone else, so.
No, they the top punchline niggas. Like they, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
outside, so it might be looking dark and shit. I know I'm dark. It ain't a problem, man.
Nah, it's all good. You good?
Do I need to go?
Nah, I could turn up the brightness in the editing. You know what I'm saying?
I was outside. It's getting dark out here.
Nah, it's cool. I guess the last thing I want to ask you is when I saw you battle Chess, and I know it was like 2 weeks prep or something like that, right? Or 7 days prep?
Nah, we had 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. That's still for this era. That's still not that much time. You know what I mean? And I was impressed by how y'all battle went after that. It makes me want to see both of y'all battle some more opponents. Who are people that you really strive to battle that you really think would just make for an instant classic?
I think because me and T-Top got our history that we do, our small history from our times, I think that's a definite. At this point, I think me and Ill Will have fucked the room up. Definitely. Yeah. I think me and JC will fuck the room up. It just got to be the right room. You know what I'm saying? I
I'd
think
love to
me
see
and
you
JC.
and JC in a small room. I think that would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be fire. You know,
Yeah.
them the top three so far. You know what I'm saying? So
So something I brought up a couple times is you and Big K. Hopefully we get to see that one day, man.
no, that's you know, we actually been talking about that. That might go down this year in the wintertime, but that's for the hometown though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might go down, and you know, don't quote me on that or you know, nothing like that. But you know, it might happen. You know.
Hmm. Yeah. So you know what? Actually, I got one more thing.
What's up?
I know sometimes with some of the URL contracts, it makes it difficult for people to battle on other leagues at certain times. But I'm sure King of the Dot would love you. The Don't Flops would love you. The RBEs, the bullpens. Do you have any plans of trying to go somewhere else and broaden out your fan base overseas or anything like that?
Nah, not for real. Like I might fuck with We Go Hard. You know, I was talking about that on my live earlier. Definitely might fuck with We Go Hard. With the fuck his team's my nigga. So I might go out there and get some rep. But other than that, the other leagues, nah, they don't really fuck with me for real. I don't know.
You don't think so?
Not that I'm looking to fuck with nobody. Like I'm URL over everything, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not. That's not. It hasn't crossed my mind yet to go somewhere else. And, you know what I'm saying. Not yet, anyway. We'll see what happens.
Well, I hope somebody does reach out because I think that when you go overseas or go to a different country, it puts that many more people who might not normally watch you. It puts more eyes on you, and it helps develop some more fans. So,
yeah, that's a fact.
And it's good to travel too. You travel off of rapping. That's lovely.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You know, I mean, like I said, that's what, man. I mean, we'll see what happens, man. I know Cerrone said he wanted to battle me, but he was like he wanted to battle on Summer Madness, so I don't really see that happening. But you know,
Yo, you know what's funny is that people take Sharon as a joke, but he's dangerous because he's so direct. You know what I mean? He caught a lot of bodies out here, man.
it's cool. It's cool. Like, it ain't. You know, that would be something different, man. Because it really ain't too many legends that I want to battle. Like, it ain't no legends that I'm, you know what I'm saying, trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it ain't. Niggas ain't got it no more, man.
Well, if we
like,
talk,
a lot of niggas ain't got it no more.
if we talking punchlines, man, you know what I mean? Maybe they can dig 40 Cal up and see what he's doing. You know what I mean? I'm sure people would love to see that.
The Dipset 40 cal?
Yeah.
Nah.
I know he watches. I know he goes to the battles. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo. Nah.
Yeah, but honestly, do you think there's any legends like there's been a lot of stuff with like Jay Mills because of what he said to Smack? But you think there's any legends that haven't come back, or any people that maybe on the other side of the industry who can come in and really get with some of y'all?
It ain't too many. I don't think it's too many. It's different, man. Them niggas on that side of the game, man. They think it's just like, I mean, they all come from it. Maybe, some of these niggas, but it ain't the same, bro. You know what I mean? It ain't the same no more, man. Like, it ain't just nothing. Oh, I'm gonna just jump and get me a bag in a battle real quick. Like, Jay Mill's crazy if he think he's fucking with my bro Rock, man. Like, it's crazy. He's not even, he do this thing, this, that, and the third, but it's not the same shit, bro. It's not the same shit at all. Like I said, like battle rap has evolved so much now that you can win a battle with all bars, but a nigga might outperform you, and people might say the nigga won. Like that's crazy shit I've heard, but this is what I'm learning now. I'm still learning the game myself. So.
Well, there's one person in the industry that I think that they could really do a battle because their demeanor, and that's The Game. I don't hear his name tossed around too many times, but he has a lot of fire diss tracks, man.
And you know what? Yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
I think he'd be crazy.
Game is tough. He one of them. Yeah, that might work. It might work. Game might be correct. But
I mean, I don't know against who, but I don't know if I can make the match for that. But I think he'd be alright.
Game and Calico would be dope.
There you go. That's fine. That's crazy.
Calico would be dope. That'd be a dope battle.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully that happen one day. I doubt it, but that might take 500,000.
That shit might, yeah. I hope Cal get the bag. You know, I ain't even gonna get mad at him. You know? I'm on battle rap side when it comes to that shit. You know, I'm a game fan. I'll take battle rap side on that shit. I hope he get the bag or whatever.
Word.
You know,
yeah,
that's dope though. You're gonna have me thinking about industry versus URL matchups now and shit.
Yo, I might do a blog on if the industry battle rappers now, what would be the best matchup? But that game in Calico, that's genius.
That's fire. Mm-hmm. Like you already got Rock. You already got Rock and you know what I'm saying. Rock and Jay Mills. They throwing their names up in the hats. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some niggas might want to see Buttons again. You know what I'm saying. I want to see Joe Buttons or Awesome personally.
Yeah, I think if Joe Budden stepped back in the ring, he'd do fine because I feel like once you do one battle and get to look at the footage, you kind of like, oh, okay, I'm not doing that again. So
I definitely throw my name hat in the ring. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, somebody.
But when it comes to the punches, there's not too many punches in the industry because music has changed so much.
But see, I don't want to just battle punches, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want niggas to box me in to like I can't do nothing else, or like I can't compete against nobody else. Like I know how to shift my weight around with anything, with pen niggas, performance niggas, like all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's see what the future holds, man. Like all this dumb shit that's been going on, all this little silly shit these niggas trying to pull. When I come back, it's gonna be fucking problems. I'm telling you, I'm gonna remind these niggas all over again.
All right.
I don't understand. I mean, if you like it, I love it.
You know what? I kind of sometimes I like when people get dragged into controversy and battle rap because you get to see where their heart is. If you can weather the storm, then that improves your character.
Yeah, I love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, most niggas might fold. Most niggas run away and quit and shit. Like I heard, I think who was that? Prez? Was it Prez? Prez Mafia?
Yeah, Prez Mafia.
You know, he went through his situation. He hid. You know, I'm not hiding. I know what I'm saying. Niggas like, oh, they mad at me because I'm not admitting it. I'm not admitting the shit. Shit. Like, you're not going to tell me I'm doing something I know I'm not doing. Oh, you ain't got to like me. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to make me say, okay, I did it. No, nigga, no, sir. Then the nigga said on Reagan Fan Show, oh, he ain't apologized. Apologize for what? Like, man, these niggas, this shit is getting weird, man. This shit is getting, like, too many weirdos got voices in battle rap, man. That's becoming a big problem in this shit, too, though. Too many fucking weirdos have voices. And it's taken away, and it's starting to become more about trolling than the actual craft, yo.
So. Yeah. That's why, I mean, it's weird. Sometimes as a media outlet, I know we gotta tackle some of the more popular things or whatever everyone else is talking about, but at the same time, like, I come from battle rap, so we try like you see even in this interview, we talk about Game and Calico, we talk about that too. You know what I mean? So,
like it's a difference between reporting what's going on with battle rap and just trolling to keep your little shit relevant or whatever right there. And that's what a lot of these niggas doing. But you know, that shit ain't discouraged me. You know, so they got under my skin a little bit and it kind of threw me off because I can admit my last two battles I was not on my A game. You know what I'm saying? And you know, to my fans and my followers and my real true supporters and shit like that, I owe them an apology. That's why I'm going extra in my bag when I come back. Because I kind of did let the shit, you know, bother me a little bit and throw me off a little.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to fix that, though.
It's a bounce back, though.
Clean shit up, just like I came in this shit.
Word. So I look forward to seeing your next battle. I'm definitely a fan of your work. You know what I mean? Hopefully I'll be in the building for that.
Definitely.
No doubt, bro. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Rap Grid Ave, I'm glad we finally got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Anytime, man. Look, anytime, man. Look, I'm going to try to make sure the next time you reach out to me, whatever, man, I'm clearing everything. We're going to drop it soon. We're going to get that done as soon as you hit me up, man. Real shit.
And we need to see Game in Calico, man. I'm going hard with that every day.
Push that.
Word.
Push that, definitely.
All right, bro.
My nigga.